sequin tap pants, for God's sake. So anyway, tonight is going to be a real treat for all of you, and I hope you enjoy yourselves. And unfortunately, you guys are the show tonight, not really us. And so we're going to have fun at your expense. So I hope everyone's got their sense of humor tonight. But you know, it's funny what happens when you spend 2 years together going through something as exhaustive and as very intimate as an MBA program. And the thing that we were realizing was that really these strangers suddenly became more like you than you ever thought. In fact, in some weird way, I think people started becoming more alike. And I don't know what it was, but suddenly I think we were starting to dress more like each other. And I don't know if it was that we thought we were so good looking, or we just sort of gave up all thought of how to dress uniquely, but definitely. But the 80s are calling and they want their daughters back.
We also thought it was interesting that we lost a good majority of our male students to what we called the Asian Mafia. These mild-mannered individuals quickly turned to Lazy Susan dinners and worked very hard at perfecting their best, very best, straight-faced personas. The program turned out to be as rigorous as Tim warned in the info sessions, and for some of us, it wasn't just rigorous, but it was really inspiring. And then there were others that were really, really, really inspired. Our class overachiever. After a while, though, even the professors were getting tired.
The stress began to manifest itself in different ways. Thanks. And some of us began to lose it. For example, Greg Roberts started wearing makeup. Raj started confusing table decor with headwear. In other cases, our classmates actually became delusional thinking. In Keith's case, that had become our Chinese tour guide. Or in the case of the man group, they believed they were expected to play Monkey See, Monkey Do with Chinese gardener from the Bird's Nest.
Monkey see? And monkey do. And finally, we had one guy that actually thought he was a pregnant woman.
Others were focused and stayed the course, becoming smarter with each new theme. This was largely due to the dedicated efforts of our professors.
Despite the plethora of knowledge, our very own in-house doctors still had so many questions. We did a few things to try and deal with the tension. For example, we ate a little. We drank a lot. And we never stopped singing. And
we even learned a little while we were eating. For instance, we learned after our yummy non-Chinese organic meat that the food had been lovingly fertilized by our fellow alumni from class 22. But thanks thanks to Neshin Lovash, we left a little gift of our own for our class of 24 to enjoy.
So all joking aside, the instruction we received from the program was first rate. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. And I think you guys would also agree that some of the best learning came from our own classmates. And fortunately, or unfortunately, we weren't short on people willing to comment. There were those who did speak up. There were those who never quit speaking. And then there was this guy.
We did have a few mishaps along the way. Miles ran into a prickly situation. A number of our classmates got to know the Chinese authorities just a little too well. Yes, they do look frightened. In one extreme case, Kirsten was sent running from the authorities.
Generally, we were all really excited to be here, and I think that was really evidenced in a lot of the photographs that we were able to capture.
And we were all happy to make new acquaintances that would become lifelong friends, some likely friends.